What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are back from Texas. Yes, Texas was amazing. I learned a lot, met a lot of great people. The Beast Nation event was incredible. Seeing Alpha Land, all that was amazing. As you guys saw, I loved it so much. But there was a lot that I learned from that trip. There's a lot that will stick with me for life. There's a few key things that I want to share with you guys today that I took away from this lesson. So without further ado, let's get into it. But first, we gotta go pump some iron. We gotta lift some weights. We gotta go get that juicy pump, and I'll explain everything along the way. So let's go. Alright guys, we're here at the gym. I want to share with you one thing, because there's a lot that I love about traveling, but one of the main things is like obviously getting to see new places and explore and like get new experiences, but I always love coming home and getting back into my routine. There's something about the routine of just the gym, work, life, all that stuff that keeps me in check. I have to say, one of the coolest parts about the whole event is actually being around that caliber of high-level people, and not just status or wealth or anything, but just the drive, the work ethic, the grind. What they do in a day is very inspirational, and how they go about it and the things that they were teaching us. Just being around them and being in that same environment, it's hard not to want to level up. When you're putting yourself in those environments, when you're around those people, it's hard to not want more. It pulls it out of you. So that was one of the best things that I got out of this experience. There's lots more, but that was one of the best. And I think one of the most important things that guys are showing me that it's like possible. Showing me that there are people like that. Showing me that it's not just what I see here. There are people out there in the world who are exactly like me and want more and dream more. One of the things from that whole experience that really stuck out to me the most was actually from David's business mentor, Valentino, and he was telling me, like at the start he was talking about your circle of influence, your circle of control, and everything else. And that's basically your circle of control is here. Outside of that, it's your circle of influence, it's all your family, your friends, everyone that can kind of influence that. And then on top of that, there's all the shit you can't control, you have no influence on, nothing. We spend a lot of time focusing on that stuff and dwelling on it and harping on it, and someone will put us off in traffic and we spend 5-10 minutes bitching about it, depending about it. I've always had this thing where there's certain things that'll upset me and I'll talk about them, and they bluntly put it to me and just said, stop talking about it. And it was super blunt. We're in the middle of a conversation, I brought my situation up to him again, and he just looked at me, he's like, stop talking about it. I think I don't mean to be rude, but just stop talking about it. And it just resonated with me a lot. It's something that stuck with me, and literally in that moment it shifted my mindset. So that's something that you guys can take away too. If you're sitting there and someone cuts you off in traffic and you're sitting there wasting your time, your day, bitching about it, chances are they've already forgot about it and moved on with their day. They're not even thinking about it. So with that being said, worry about your own shit. What they eat don't make you shit. So if they're going about their day doing whatever, don't focus on it, don't stress on it, and just do you. Also, this upper body workout in the Beastly app is kicking my goddamn ass today. I don't know what it is, if I was tired. We've been doing a lot of catch-up since I've been back from the trip, and a lot of work catch-up. There's been other things that have popped up, new work that's been added on top, new clients, new customers, all this kind of stuff. So it's just been a bunch of go. That could be why it's kicking my ass, but goddammit. The fuel, the grind, the fire that is lit going to this thing is just incredible. So I gotta shout out Beast Nation for that. A key note that I got from David and Christian and Max, actually all three of them, was how much that success likes structure, and how people who through the course of time who have ever been successful have a structured routine in the sense of they do not miss. When they say they're going to do something, they do it. When there's something on the to-do list, they make sure it gets done. It may not be today, it may be tomorrow, it may get pushed back, things may get adjusted because that's how entrepreneurship goes. But the thing is, they're always on task. They're never waiting for tomorrow. They're never waiting for the next guy to do it. They're on top of it. So if you have the structure and the routine, every day you're hitting these milestones and you put in the work, you put in the reps. It's like going to the gym. The more you go to the gym, you put the reps in doing that bicep curl. It's not some special secret variation of a bicep curl. If you do the damn work, you get the damn results. It's just a matter of time and being structured and having that same routine and consistently putting in the work. Every single one of them was telling me that when they first started out, there was struggles, there was doubt, there was people who was hating on them, and I was talking to them about how Winnipeg specifically feels like a crab in the bucket mentality. And I was telling Christian, because he was unfamiliar with the term, crab in the bucket mentality for all of you who aren't familiar, it's like you put a bunch of crabs in one bucket, and if one starts to make its way out, they will all work their ass off to pull him back down so no one can escape. So not one person can succeed, they all just hate on you. So that's very much what Winnipeg's like. And Winnipeg people, as soon as you start to shine, people like to pull you down, because Winnipeg is just like that. And there's a whole bunch of reasons why, but my city is just like that. And again, it could be the people I'm hanging around, it could be a bunch of factors to it, but I was asking them their thoughts on it. I was asking them kind of what I should do, and they said embrace it. Embrace it. Lots of them started out on an island. Lots of them started out with people hating on them. Lots of them started out with people kind of crabbing them down. Max Tuning, and I quote, he told me to be the king crab and fucking just be okay being on my own island, be the king crab on my own island. And Christian told me, if I feel that I know in my heart there's people who I resonate with more in other places on this goddamn planet, go there. Be with those like-minded people. And that's what this event really taught me as well. There's so many people there who are like-minded, like me, hungry, go-getters, entrepreneurial mindset, and just hungry for more in life, that it was just refreshing to see that they actually exist. It's not just this cycle of waking up, going to work, coming home, waking up, going to work, coming home. There's more to life than that, in my opinion, in my girlfriend's opinion. And just Winnipeg doesn't seem like the spot that fosters in many people. As much as I wish it did, it just doesn't. I am absolutely on board with the weather we are having currently. It is so nice to be able to just leave the gym in the same goddamn clothes. Not have to get bundled up, not have to wear a freaking layer on layer on layer and just feel like a goddamn Eskimo. Or sorry, that might not be politically correct, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm trying to say. Kenny from South Park, just getting bundled up like that and trying to do anything sucks. It fucking sucks. It's not fun. So the fact that now we don't have to be, the fact that now it's actually nice enough where I can stay in my gym clothes and just leave the goddamn gym, show up in my gym clothes. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there is drool marks all on the outside of my truck from my goddamn dog. I love it though. I love him, so it is what it is. But the whole back seat's his, as you guys can tell. I got a blanket up, another one down there. Like, that's his seat. That's his shit. But I do like the fact that the weather's like this, and I do also like the fact that there was so much to get out of that trip. There was absolutely so much, and I think one of the biggest things that I've noticed after recording this, and I was touching on throughout the entire time in the gym, was that it was very refreshing to learn that there's people exactly like me, mindset-wise, and like just drive-wise, and passion-wise, and for the longest time I felt like I was alone, and learning that so many of these people felt like that, and so many of these people went through the same things, and so many of these people who I've looked up to for so long have gone through the exact same things that I'm struggling with right now, the exact same things I'm going through. And that was one of the biggest breakthroughs I think I've ever had in my life, because for so long I felt like I was the black sheep, like I was the outcast. I didn't want to be like, I've always been told I'm not one of the guys. Like, I don't do what the guys do. I don't act the same. I don't want to get drunk out every weekend. I don't want to be just one of the guys, and I never have been, and there's a reason for it. I'm not meant to be. I'm meant to do this, and like so many of them are going through the exact same thing. I've looked at them for so long, and it's just very refreshing. So out of everything I can kind of tell you, if you're watching this right now, is if you are going through something, if you are struggling and you feel like you're alone, you feel like no one understands you, there are people out there that will understand you. There are people out there who do get you and who are going through very similar or the exact same things, or have been in the same spot that you've been. It's just a matter of putting yourself in those positions. Now, with social media and the internet and everything, it's way easier to get around those people. Even Zoom calls. We have weekly calls within Beast Nation that I can stay in touch with these guys, that I can communicate with them. We have messages in there, and when I met them, a lot of them I have as contacts now that I can message, and we've been talking on and off through the last little while since I've been home. So it's super cool that we've built these relationships, that we can network, and there's actually people who I can talk to shit about, who actually can give me advice and actually give me direction and actually help me out with things that I'm struggling with, whether it's health, wealth, relationship, business. It's just very refreshing to know that I'm not the only one who is dealing with all this stuff. And whether they're here in Canada, USA, Europe, all over the world, there's people in this community from all over the world, and it's refreshing that no matter where I go on this planet, there's always someone that'll be a brother, and there's someone who will be out there who I can relate with. So out of everything that's kind of happened and everything that I've gone through and everything that has conspired from this event, that was one of the coolest. That is the coolest thing I think I could say. But I do gotta add, workout complete, gains, bro. That was a great workout. I feel more of a pump than I do really strength gains because I was kind of doing lots of supersets because I was also filming. So with that being said, also the gym was kind of packed today. What the fuck was up with that? I was hoping I'd come a little later, like it's 8:46 right now, and it was just bumping on a Monday. The fuck y'all doing here? Like, I thought I was coming, I thought I had this planned. I was like, Monday night, go to the gym kind of late, get a late night pump, you know, dusk, evening, and I'm gonna be all alone. I can record as much as I want, but no, people have to be in my fucking way. And I should say more like I'm in their way because I'm the one trying to record, but shit, son. It is what it is. It is a beautiful night. Look at this night. Like, it is beautiful right now. It is beautiful. We somehow skipped over spring, quote unquote. It was like a few nice days where it was like +5, +10, and then it just went back down to cold. It was like 0, -10, frost, and we're like, what the fuck? And then it just jumped to +30. Like, what the fuck? Like today, right now, it's 18 still, and it's almost 9 o'clock. What the fuck? And to top it all off, guess what, guys? We're in the middle of this goddamn heat wave. I don't even want to call it, if I can talk. I don't even want to call it a heat wave, but we're in the middle of this like newfound heat that Winnipeg's getting. And I go to turn on my air conditioner because we moved in late October, November, so I didn't have a need for air conditioning. If you know anything about Canada, it's cold all fucking winter. So I didn't have any need to use my air conditioner until now. And I turned it on, and guess what doesn't work? My fucking air conditioner. So we had to figure that out, which was a simple phone call, and we got a new one coming on Wednesday. So yay for that. Let you know how it goes, but until then, I'm not someone who can sleep in the heat. Like, I need to be in a cool environment with a blanket on me. It doesn't need to be a big blanket or else I sweat like a motherfucker. It needs to be a nice small little blanket, like even a thick sheet or like a light blanket works beautifully. My girlfriend uses a duvet, and I was sweating every goddamn night. It was too much. So now she uses the whole duvet, which is a little excessive, and I use a little like throw blanket that just perfect for myself. So that and the sheet, ooh, I'm good. But with our AC being out, I've had to last night I did not sleep very well, and it's just been a go kind of last little bit since the trip. The trip was where I was doing so much leading up to it, and then as I went there was so much to do. And then with the whole story about how I got home and how I almost didn't get home, which I should explain. I'll explain that someday. I should explain that someday. It was a gong show. But it's just been so boom, so many things go that your boy is beyond tired. Your boy has bags like never before. I mean, I always have pretty bad bags, but you know, your boy's on a whole other level now. So with that being said, I'm gonna go home, edit this vlog for y'all, put it up for tomorrow, and yeah, hope y'all having a great time. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking the videos, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart because it allows me to do the damn thing. It allows me to keep getting better, keep doing these videos, and you know, having the best time of my life because I love talking to you guys. I love making these videos, and if I can continue to do it and make a thing, woo-wee, y'all get better content, y'all get so much value. I can't wait. So from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace. But before I let you guys go, I gotta remind you, if you are getting any value of any sort from my videos, you're sure to get value from my latest one right here. Check it out, it'll bring you immense value. And without further ado, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Till then, live limitless. Let's go.